Hello again. It's Judith and the Celestial team, and a bird is helping us, and whoever else decides to join us. As I said in the last video, this is the year of integration. So the Celestial team is braiding through me, but wants me to bring all of it through my human voice, because this is human stuff, human information. And it's easier for humans to digest when delivered through the frequencies of another human. So, the year of integration, what I want to talk about now, which just kind of came up out of an experience of my own, is the integration of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This is electromagnetic power of very high voltage at its finest, I'm hearing, right? Not separate, part of one gestalt. And when we've kept them separate to the degree we have, we did not create to our potential. Instead, we created reflections that illustrated that we weren't, right? That we weren't integrated. Separation. Neither the divine masculine or the divine feminine can do alone what they can do in union. So it's time for us to access both. We all have both. Doesn't mean women are going to get manly or men are going to get womanly in terms of appearance, right? It just means whichever role we play, we will play well. So, in a nutshell, the feminine is inside. The feminine is receptive. The feminine receives inspiration. The masculine pays close attention. It is very honoring and appreciative of this feminine source of information. It's actually connected to why women are the ones who give birth, who create in the womb. It's the source of creation. So the masculine energy, the divine masculine, honors that, loves it, listens, pays attention. And then, when it gets the inspiration, understands it, aligns with it, it's the masculine energy that takes the actions in the world in flow with the frequencies of the inspiration, always and only. The desire in the masculine to bring the divine feminine's inspiration into fruition is very beautiful, very passionate, very alive, very male at the finest. So then, throughout the creative process, the two are continually in sync. Giving, receiving, listening, birthing, acting, and then the universe supplies opportunities in alignment with the frequency of the creation. The male notices them and acts. You see, this is not only the law of attraction, where the universe just brings it. This is mastery. This is stepping into wholeness. This is the law of creation. welcome aboard. Now, what I'm finding is happening is that we are getting examples of this in our personal lives, very personal lives, so that they're intimate, so they're part of our way of being, at very mundane, ordinary, unexpected circumstances are starting to provide them, and that this is going to be the main way we get them. So we need to be in the now and notice, because they aren't going to come with trumpets blaring or channeled by, they aren't going to come channeled by us, beloved. They are going to come channeled through you, to you. There you go. There you have it. So, the universe then will tune in, and we have a lot of help in receiving these and processing them. And sometimes they'll be kind of like parables, you know, little stories but stringed together that metaphorically create great lessons. Tune in, they're all around. The world is magic now, you might say. They're all around us. And so I've been prodded by guess who to share a recent example of one of the most mundane and ordinary kind that I almost said, oh, are you kidding me? But for me it was profound, so I will. Just so you get a sense of what I'm talking about. So, about 4 months ago, I went to get a haircut, and the hair cutter was running mostly the old paradigm masculine energy. In other words, she didn't listen to me. She simply decided to do what she knew she already knew, right? And so when the haircut didn't turn out that well, let's say, she then went into the lower old paradigm masculine mode of defense and projecting blame. She blamed my hair for not being able to be cut. I don't know what, but she blamed my hair. And that was, it was interesting, is all I can say. And it's interesting that at that time, it triggered in me a desire to just like punch her out. Of course, which I didn't do, but I felt it. I felt that old masculine energy come up in me, right? Too. I see how it got triggered. She did me a service that way. So, a few days ago, I go to a new hair cutter to get a new salon to get a haircut. Wouldn't you just know? This hair cutter was running mostly old paradigm feminine energy. She was very sweet, very lovely, and very obedient. She followed directions. I told her what I wanted her to create. She could not get. She'd shut down the ability to be inspired within her, let alone act on it, because she blocked it off in order to be the submissive, obedient, nice, lovely, attractive, desirable female, right? So we're at a standstill because I don't know how to cut hair. I couldn't help her with that one. And I could feel my, helpless female come up too. But I got it this time. I saw what was going on. And I want you to notice how these two energies came in so strongly, one after the other, the masculine, the feminine. Thank you. Because they do that in order. It's the balancing of the opposites, is what I'm told. They both have to come up, and once you get them both, you see that integration will follow shortly. And it did, because there was an older stylist in the salon just nearby who was overhearing us. And all of a sudden, her eyes attracted mine in the mirror. And she just gave me a big, wide smile. The next thing I knew, she tapped my hair cutter on the shoulder, and off they went into the back room for a conference. And my hair cutter came out, and she seemed enlightened by this, but still, she couldn't kick in. She couldn't trust, claim the inspiration, and act on it. She just hadn't gotten that wired yet, right? So then, my new best friend at the moment, chimed in and just said, "Look, I know exactly what she wants." And then she repeated it. I nodded gratefully. And then she told my hair cutter exactly how to do it. And she didn't do it in a better, worse, superior. She just stated, I know exactly what she wants. She shared. Bottom line was, I walked out with a haircut I understood. My hair cutter was able to give it to me, and nobody got hurt. That was an example of the divine feminine and the divine masculine integrated and in use. And as I walked out, my hair cutter had already gone in the back, and I saw this being who had given us both this amazing lesson. And I just threw my arms around her and I said, "Thank you so much for helping us both." And she said, "Oh, you're welcome. Turned out great. She did a great job." And I said, "Yes, she did. We all did." And it took me a long time. It sounds so small, see? What a whammy that packed. It took me a long time to process it and just be amazed that that experience had happened and the profound effect it had had on me. So these are the kind of lessons that are being offered to us. Stay in the now. Don't miss any of them. The whole world, the universe, is on our team, helping to offer them to us. They'll surprise you in the least likely ways, and they'll be coming from the masters who walk among us quietly, here to do what they're here to do. Bless you. See you soon.